Welcome to another episode, something a little bit different for today's episode. So me and Jody, we've traded the Qashqai in. Long story short, the dogs are getting a little bit older and John is finding it difficult to jump up into the boot of the Qashqai. I mean, whether that's true or not, he does get a little bit babied, but anyway, nevertheless, we took the opportunity and swapped to the M140i, BMW M140i. That's what we've gone for. So I weighed up all the different hot hatches, and this one was the one that ticked all the boxes. Jody's specifications was automatic, 5 doors, and yeah, this is automatic and it's got 5 doors. So anyway, today's video, I thought we'd just do something just completely different to the Subaru. The Subaru's gearbox is trashed, but we'll talk about that in another video. We're not thinking about that right now. Today's video, we have got this car's got it's got an M Performance back box. It's come from factory. I think it's come from factory with it. We got it from BMW, but M Performance back box and then a couple of little M Performance bits, but side skirts and spoilers and whatnot. So, but what it's got is a very annoying cold startup, and it's like a process. You'll be familiar with it if you're probably watching this video, but it's when you start the car up, whether it's hot or cold, for like the first 30 seconds, it does like a catalytic converter warm-up process, and it's really noisy and really annoying. So the only way that around this to map it out, so to speak, is to get it remapped. And I've done a bit of research, done a bit of digging, and I've decided to go with, I'll put it on the screen now, but decided to go with Boot Mod 3. That seems to be the go-to thing. Map. You can do it off your iPhone anyway. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm just going to show you how to do it. Before we start, there's a couple of other things as well. I've got a Maxton Designs rear valance to match the exhausts. I'll show you that. Maxton Designs, and you can't really tell, but I'll show you when I get out of the packet. But it's got a little Maxton logo there. That's the top. It matches the stick out. It's got like this groove bit here, and it matches the protrusion of the M Performance exhaust. So it was a must, and it's gloss black. It looks good. Looks good, doesn't it, John? Yeah, he said yeah. Yeah, this is what I mean. So look how much they stick out. They need to clean as well. I've not cleaned these yet, but actually they might be black inside anyway. Oh no, they need a clean. But they're the carbon tip ones, genuine M Performance. Ooh, but yeah, this is like a grey. It's not very nice. It's crap. That's the point. The toe and eye cover, you know, there's not a hole for in the new splitter, I don't think. Oh well. Anyway, yeah, it's got that's the other thing I was on about. M Performance rear spoiler and the little spats there. Looks alright. It's quite clean overall. And then we've got Bimmer code as well, and then this little V-Pack, little OBDII dongle, and that. Oh, it's not actually mine. It's Gav's. Shout out to Gav. But yeah, we're going to be doing a few coding things as well. Do you know, the stop start being the main one because it's annoying. So let me, I'll go and show you the cold start, and then I'll show you the leads that I've got, and then the company that I got the license for the boot mod, and then I'll screen record and show you as I'm going. Got an audience. Turn that down. So yeah, as you just heard, let me get myself in focus. Oh, that's a better mode. I've just found cinema mode. This is Jodie's iPhone. She's got the iPhone 12 Pro Max, I think. Mine's only the hers is the 13 Pro Max. This is 12 Pro Max. So obviously I'm going to record on that so you can see what I'm doing on this. But oh, what's that there? Anyway, I've just found cinematic mode and it looks miles better. But I'll do the rest of the video in that. So the leads that we've got, this is from recommendations from Aaron Adams, who I do time attack with in the M4. He did have the Evo last year, if you remember. But I messaged him last night and said, because I know he's mapped his M4. I said, who's done the map on yours? He said a company. He said he's done it himself. And he uses this boot mod free, and he said a company called Z-Coding. 2 seconds, let me check. Yeah, Z-Coding. So this is his Instagram. It'll be backwards there, but I'll put it in the screen, and then this is where you get the licenses from. He does XHP, the gearbox map as well. So downloaded boot mod. This let me flip this camera on, I'll show you. So we downloaded boot mod BM3, if it focuses. So this is the app. You can do this on your laptop as well, but I think it's just easier on the phone. You've got to make an account. I'll do that in a minute. I'll just want to show you the leads first that I've ordered. Yeah, so leads wise, this is the Z-Coding guy sent me the links for these. I'll put the links in the description below. Literally came on Amazon Prime next day. I think this one's OBDII. It's called, can you see that? Can you see that? No, what's it called? It'd help if the camera's back to front in there, but it's called Ultra OBDII 2, and it's a Ethernet for F series, I series, and G series. ISTA-D compatible. I think that's ISTA's like a program, BMW program. Anyway, goes OBDII to Ethernet, yeah. Then we're going to go, and I presume you could just put that into your laptop, into Ethernet port, but I want to actually do it off my iPhone. So then I've got this thing, which is called GeoChem. This one was actually more expensive. I think it was about £18. This one was maybe 10, 11, 12 pounds, something like that. I'll put the links anyway. This one goes lightning. So your lightning port that goes into the bottom of your iPhone, and it goes to RJ45 Ethernet. If you can you see that? Yeah. So all we're going to do is push that into there. We're going to plug that down here somewhere. Let me go deep into the footwell. So there's a little flap. Let me open the door. There's a little flap here. There's OBD on it. I mean, you'll know this if you're doing this. You'll definitely know this already. So this goes into there, and then the other end goes into straight into bottom of the iPhone. Sorted. So I'm obviously going to blank that out, but that is it'll come up when it's plugged in, and the VIN number there, yeah. So on the instructions on the website, I'll put them up, I'll link them up in the screen, but it says you've got to have the seatbelt on, the fans off, and all my headlights off, just so the battery's not being drained with anything. I have got this battery charger I was going to plug in, but I plugged it in and it was just like the light didn't come on, do you know, like, so I think it was like detecting high voltage or something, I don't know. But Anyway, it's for charging the Subaru lithium battery and Subaru that. But so what we're going to do is I'm going to sign in, say it's found here, the VIN number, and then OBD connected. So we need to, it says here, no registered vehicles found. To use boot mod 3, you need to register your vehicle, connect the Ethernet cable to the car's OBD port, start the boot mod 3 OBD agent, and click on activate vehicle below to proceed. So the ignition's on accessory or whatever you want to call it. So we just click to activate, and then the activation key will be the key that you've put in from, let me just they're too shiny, these phones. The activation key will be the key that you've got, that you've paid for. That's your license there. So you input that there and then press activate. I'll do that and I'll come back. Yeah, what it says there, just come up saying successful, new vehicle has been successfully registered and activated in your account. You can go ahead and choose a map from the off-the-shelf map screen and flash it. Okay, sorted. I'll probably blank this out, but because it's got all my details on. But OBD connected. Something's making a fan noise around here. I have turned that off, but anyway. So we're going to go OBD connected, read DME software IDs. We don't need to do that. We need to go back into the menu here, if it'll let me. There we go, sorry, it's me being stupid. So we want to go off-the-shelf maps. So then choose the off-the-shelf map that matches your vehicle's modifications and Octane most closely. So you can pick one of these maps. We're just going to go with a stage 1. 2 seconds, let me just put this into do not disturb because we don't want, yep. So if your octane falls in between what's offered here, pick a lower car, blah, 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 blah. You have only at your gas station, yeah. So we don't want that because that's for a really low octane in America. We don't want that because that's E30, like E30. We're not running ethanol. That's for the Subaru only. And then these are race gas, whatever. So it's 93 octane that we need to pick. So B58 OEM 326 brake. That's the OEM one. This is my OEM one here that I've got. So it's saying that's free if we want to revert back to it. MPPK, I think that's M Performance Pack, which is the 360 horsepower one. That's also free. These are all off the shelves. Multi-map stage 1, stage 1 anti-lag multi-map, blah, 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 B58. Stage 2, stage 2 plus. Stage 1, stage 1 93, which there'll be this one that we're going to go for. 93. So the one that I decided to go for was the multi-map one. So you get ACN 91, that's like crap fuel. 91 octane on map 2. Map 3, 93 octane, and map 4 is the OEM, you know, the MPPK, you know, M performance tune. So I'll show you how you do that, how you go through and change those maps once I've flashed it onto the car. But you basically hold the resume button down on the cruise control and then press up and down, and it shows you which map you're in on the RPM gauge. But I'll show you that in a minute anyway. I thought it was pretty cool, so I'll go with that one. So we've got the stock tune there. These are in my tunes, and then we've got this multi-map stage 1. This is the one. This is an OTS map. There are no updates available at this time. When the tuner releases someday, we'll see a message. So before we flash this onto the car, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a copy. Are you sure you want to create a copy of this map? Yes. So this is the one that we're going to put on the car. We're going to go on it. We're going to press config, general all slots, because we want to change it on all the maps. And the thing that we want to have off is this cold startup. Choosing off will turn off the cat heating process, and upon engine starting, the engine will immediately run at the standard lower idle 600 rpm. We don't want GTE GTS startup raw. No, OEM. Choose an OEM will use your vehicle's factory startup RPM settings. Max cooling. OEM. We don't want that. Exhaust flaps, we don't have that. Speed limiter, we'll have that off. Removes the factory speed limiter. Catalytic converters, we'll leave that. High pressure fuel pump, we'll leave that. Anti-lag customization, we don't want to do that in a minute. We'll have a look what it is. Oh, basically it changes all the anti-lag settings. Do we want anti-lag customization on? No. Throttle response custom. We can change the throttle response in the different maps. DTC code deactivation. So the only thing that we want off is this cold start thing off. So we'll go save changes, confirm, save. So it's saving. Okay. It's just this one here. Click it. Press flash. Download, flash later. Press here to flash now. Force flash. No, just press here to flash now. Battery charger is highly recommended. Turn the headlights off. Headlights are off. And the fan off. Fan's off. Plug the driver's side seatbelt in. This in. Do not open and close the doors whilst flashing. If using a piggyback device, make sure it's in map thingy. Flash. Downloading the multi-map stage 1 map data from boot mod servers. Please wait. So it's downloaded from the server, the map file. Now it's just going through the process of mapping. I wish I'd done the window down because I'm absolutely boiling in here. So it's taking the piss. We're at 2%, 3%. Fucking hell. It's come up with various different things on the dash appears like driving stabilization, continue that basically has been disabled. On the main dash instrument cluster, the engine management lights on, the traction lights on, driving stabilizer, drivetrain fault, all sorts of stuff. Just if you're doing this yourself, this is all normal. Apparently, this is all normal normal stuff. I wish it was this easy on the Subaru. Honestly, just get your iPhone out, buy a lead, buy a license, and away you go. Yeah, it's a fucking royal nightmare on the Subaru, but yeah, we're up to 24% anyway, so 25%. So it's not. I think it's supposed to take like 3 or 4 minutes. I think is the general sort of consensus online. You know, people that are doing this. But yeah, we'll get this flashed on, and then we'll go see what this is like, and see if the all important cold startup has been eliminated, because it's rather annoying at 6 o'clock in the morning. There we have it. It's got to 100%. It just says finishing up. There we go. Flashing complete. Resetting the DME and bringing other ECUs out of sleep mode. We've got all the dashes, you know, going through a cycle, you know. I'm probably easier to show you. Dial sweeping, that's the word. I've got this on set on really slow refresh rate, you know, this dongle thing. What's it called? It's gimbal. Right. Let me put this back. Success. Multi-map stage 1 flashed successfully. Please turn ignition off. Wait 5 seconds and then start the car. We'll do exactly what it says. Wait 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to foot on the brake. Absolutely fantastic. We've got a silent exhaust. Jodie will be over the moon. No startup process. So okay, we're good with that. So now I'll show you the. So that's this finished with. This is the last flash that we've got in the car now. So we can disconnect this now, I presume. Can we disconnect? Exit. Keep login info. So, finished. Close that, unplug it from the OBD. OBD still down there, unplug that. Oh, yeah, that's quite stiff, that. It's probably a good thing. So it means it's not being used loads of times. So, right, this is how it says we must do this. We must hold down the resume button for the cruise control. Hold it down for 3 seconds. There we go. So now it's saying we're in map 1. Go map 2, map 3 and map 4. So map 1 is the crap fuel, American fuel. Map 2 is 91 octane. Map 3 is 93 octane, so like 95 RON in the UK. And then map 4, oh, I've gone over it, I left it too long. Map 4 is the standard M performance tune. So we're going to have it in map 3. That's the one that we want it in. I presume we just leave it and then that's it. We're in map 3. Sorted. I'm going to go and get Jodie and show her. She'll be buzzing. So that's fucking belting. No more noise. I've not told Jodie that it's added a little bit more power, so we'll go get her and we'll go out for a little spin. Jodie?
Yeah.
It's fixed it. Doesn't do the noise anymore. She's stressed with uni work. Do you want to come and listen?
I'd love nothing more.
Come on. Come on. Are they having a fucking party? Do you want me to start it up? Let me start it up. You stand at the back. Ooh. Are you ready? Ooh, fruity.
Yeah, it is quite now.
Yeah, so it's better.
Still sounds a little bit.
Yeah, but it's gonna sound grumbly, innit? Right, there you go. Give it a little jiggle. Just a little jiggle. No, today. Wait. Ooh, that was a little bit too much jiggle. It's got all the boosts. I mean, what? No, it hasn't. Come on, let's go.
You like lay down.
Yeah, I know. It's BMW, it's a fucking lounge chair, isn't it? Is that a fucking fake Louis Vuitton?
It's not fake, how dare you?
Oh, does it feel good? Where are we going?
I don't know. Where are we?
Oh, what was that? Oh. Does it feel,
What have you done?
does it feel more responsive?
It does, yeah.
What mode's it in? Is it in eco? Is it in the eco mode or the comfort mode? Wait a minute. What? Put it in. What's it in now? Sport. Ooh. Sporty.
I'm literally never going to drive it in sport.
Just driving it in comfort.
Don't be a brick.
To and from work. Oh. Just a little few pops and crackles, doesn't it? Oh, fucking hell. Fucking hell.
Yeah, I did do that before. Where am I going?
We'll just go right. Oh, I've just gone on this mode. It appears the numbers have gone up. You know these numbers on the power thing here? It's got bigger. I wonder what that's all about.
Yeah, the map's just to get rid of the curl start.
Oh. Right, so if you hold that button there, this RES button, look, for 3 seconds, and then the RPM goes to 3 and it tells you which map it's in, then you can change the maps like that. 1, 2, 3 and 4. That's number 4 is a standard map. Number 3 is high power. Number 2 is a little bit less power. Number 1's a little bit less power again.
I want it in the baby one.
No, that's just I leave in high power.
But
I mean, I mean, I'm not high power, just like anti-noise.
The petrol is just going down. It was like on nearly full. The Qashqai was better than that.
Nah, yeah, it was marginally better on fuel. See what the gauge is saying. Go on, give it a little bit of. You feel a little bit better.
It's like a roller coaster.
So you go above 3,000 RPM, hold up on the cruise control, plant your foot,